lead-in. I like the lead-in.
Oh, so you caught a ball.
Wednesday, take your kid out of school. You always remember that, right? As a kid.
Yeah.
You miss school, you get to go to a game. So we go game center field. This is the no-fly zone, which this year hasn't been true with Julio. His defense has been garbage. That said, the Braves center fielder, everyone's not paying attention because Julio normally throws the ball after he's done doing warm-ups. No one's paying attention. The Braves center fielder just turns and throws it in the section. And you know when you had a pop fly and a kid, everything stops?
Yeah.
You're just tracking it. And like
it's like slow motion.
Slow motion. That's what happened to me. I got something in my left arm, but I'm like running down the aisle, hits my hand, palm, bounces to my right, boom, snagged.
Wait, did it hit the ground?
Nope. Right here, baby.
So was it like a bobble? Like
it was like a
like
boom,
you tipped it to yourself.
Tipped it to myself. Boom.
Wow.
Little
one-handed.
One-handed.
Was it better than OBJ's catch on Monday night?
But you know how you go into something, you're like, all right, we're getting a ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Julio's going to throw it to you. I'm going to lift up Kennedy, throw it to him. Didn't happen.
Let me see it.
Major League official ball.
Wow. That's
Boom.
Nice. Love
Boom.
It.
I gave myself a fist bump out of it.
Yeah.
Highlight of the week.
Hug.
Highlight of the week.
No, the highlight of the week is talking to you in this show. And let's get it going. Because last week I talked about our remodel. And we had a little hiccup with the remodel. Okay. What I thought would take a week is going to take a little bit longer
of course,
than a week. Because we don't have all the materials. I call up Floor and Decor. They say the flooring is not going to be here till mid-May. So what essentially was going to be 1 week light work has gotten extended. Doesn't that sound familiar? The Lakers complaining about the refs after losing game 1 and game 2. JJ Redick, LeBron has the worst whistle of a superstar. Austin Reeves, I'm disrespected. Complain. It wasn't the 17 turnovers. It wasn't that they got outscored. It was the refs. Blame the refs. And because of it, there is no way the Lakers lose game 3 because all the media attention, all the tweets, all the social media is fascinated and fixated on the refs. Those refs are going to try to turn the narrative around and give the Lakers all the calls. So what I thought was going to take 1 week got extended a little longer. The series will go until mid-May. The Lakers will get one in Los Angeles.
That theory, it's like a conspiracy theory in a sense, but why does that make sense? Adam Silver doesn't want OKC in the title game again like that. I saw something today that said each Lakers possession is like a group project where one person does all the work.
It's iso ball. It's either LeBron or it's Luka, and it's no one else.
Well, the Lakers, I'm getting like the Lakers, like the Bay Area.
Careful there.
I won't bring the Bay in.
LA. Tell me about LA.
Why are we getting whiny at this point? You have no shot. They're a better team than you. Just say that. They are a better team than us. That's it. Take some accountability. To your point, 17 turnovers. You're not going to win the game.
The refs didn't cause either blowout.
No.
You know when you know the series is over? When all you do is complain about the refs. Like, make an adjustment. Do something different.
Hold on.
There's a meltdown going on in the Pacific Northwest. There might be another meltdown coming on in Los Angeles if the Lakers don't win, but I think they get one. They play tonight. LeBron is going to come out firing. Austin Reeves, he had a slow first game. Game 2, he was much better. And they have defended Shea quite well. They have neutralized Shea. So it's quite surprising that OKC is still won by double digits with Shea kind of having an off game because OKC played great in the first half. And I think they'll continue to play great, and OKC will win this game. I was just saying there was a meltdown in the Pacific Northwest, and there might be a meltdown in Los Angeles if they don't get at least one game in Los Angeles this weekend.
You can't go out like that if you're LeBron, right? But
They're
is
going
Gus
out.
going to bring him back?
They're going out crying like your daughter in the background right now.
Someone stole the remote from LeBron, apparently. You can't change the channel. You're going to get beat. You're just going to get beat. And OKC is a much better team. Much better team.
You got to get that, or do you want me to keep going?
You might have to ride this thing out. Let me go check.
All right, I'll talk to myself for like 2 minutes. If it doesn't work, then we'll
I'll be back.
end it. All right, let's look at some stats here. We have a lot going on right now. We have the Knicks. They're up 3-0. OG Anunoby is out, hamstring, no problem. The Knicks just have too much depth. They just threw someone else in, and it looks like this series is all but over. Good night, Philadelphia. I saw Philadelphia's second or third unit coming in during scrap time. I didn't recognize one player, not one. They can't even go to those people. They can't extend their bench beyond 7 people, beyond Sasser and Drummond. And because of that, the series is over. Moving on, we have the Cavs right now battling. They're not battling. They're down 0-2 to the Pistons. Detroit basketball. We're going to take a minor TV timeout, and we will be back. We are back. Everything is calm in the Pacific Northwest. Everything is calm in LA. But I don't know what's going on in Philly. I do know what's going on. Joel Embiid can't play. He can't be healthy. He can't be the star of the team. You see what you did there? You made an adjustment. There was some noise going on in the background. The teammates weren't getting along. And you went in there and you made an adjustment. You didn't complain about the refs. You didn't complain about the officiating. That's what JJ Redick needs to do. Make some adjustments. If they're playing too physical and they're fouling on defense, you know what? Why don't you start playing defense and be physical on defense as well? Or to avoid the physicality, you run the ball. You get it out quick. You get it in transition. Make some adjustments like Big Ben just did.
Who's the coaching czar, especially in the Bay or in LA?
JJ Redick.
No, John Wooden. If you read any John Wooden's books, at the first page doesn't say, "If you lose, complain about the refs."
It's not the pyramid.
Right, the pyramid doesn't
say.
The pyramid of success does not say at the peak complain about the refs at all costs. Take accountability. Go in, watch film, sit down. Don't watch where the refs didn't call fouls for you. But to your point, they'll probably win game 3.
Have to.
You have to. You have to. In fact, the plane might not even leave OKC. It's something around that. In fact, LeBron gets 1 win. Golf clap on the way out.
Well, here's my question. Well, let's stick on LeBron here. Is this LeBron's last playoff run?
Oh, good question.
Double-sided, last one ever or last one with the Lakers?
Well, is there playoffs in a men's league recreational? I think that's his decision, right? I don't think what's good for the Lakers today is that you probably can restructure your contract. You got to think, right?
Yeah.
If you want to come back.
If you want to win.
Because
clearly this team is good with their top 3, but their depth and their bench and their shooting and their defense is not there.
So, but in order to get those players, you need money, right, to attract that. And the question you probably have to ask yourself in the offseason is, do people want to come play with LeBron? Does he become the old dude that just holds the ball, doesn't have it, but believes he still has it, and you're not going to get the rock, and or you can't initiate any offense without LeBron. Now you probably can with Luka, but they need a lot, and it's evident. The series is showing it. Is it his last? No. If he's smart, he does a franchise-friendly deal and steps in the back, allows Luka to come to the forefront, and becomes kind of the player coach type guy.
It's not his last. He's either going to play with the Lakers, they'll get the playoffs next year. If he leaves, which I don't know where he goes, LeBron's smart enough to go to a team that's going to make the playoffs. He'd just go to the Eastern Conference, get to the playoffs, do like Jordan, right off
like
the
James
sunset.
Harden.
Yeah. Hope he does a little better than James Harden. All right, this is a quick hitter pod at Big Ben, K Winn _ anywhere you get your social media. Each week, brand new episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you watch us or listen to us on YouTube. Get your audio podcast anywhere. That is Spotify. That is Apple. That is no longer Google Podcasts. They're out of business. They went kaput. Like the Lakers season might go kaput. I'm K Winn. He's Big Ben. I want to shift topics. Mike Trout, 16 years with the Angels. Is it time to trade Trout?
Yes.
Ha!
I think if you're the Athletics, you're the way of the A's. Like look at the standings. You know better. You haven't hit with Rendon. You haven't hit with any of these guys you paid big contracts.
Ohtani you didn't hit with Pujols. You didn't hit with Ohtani.
No, like you gotta switch it up at this point. Let the guy go to the Phillies.
He's got a no trade clause. So he's got to be the person that goes to his agent or the front office, and you can do it the right way. Hey, this isn't working out. I would accept a trade to these teams. He's got to initiate it.
The Phillies have some nice players too that just are underperforming this year. So I think Trout's got a lot of stuff. He's got his own golf course out there.
Yeah, he's a Jersey guy, South Jersey.
Yeah, he is. Get him to Philly. Let him go to Philly. I mean, GMs are saying he looks like the old Trout.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got some stats here. I'm glad you brought that up. So Mike Trout has over 1,000 OPS, 11 home runs. He dropped his strikeout rate from 28% last year to 14%. I think he's leading the league in walks. Yeah. So he's actually seeing the ball. He's hitting the ball. He's got his power back. The time is now because he's a $30 million a year player until 2030. If he's on the field, it's great. But when he's not on the field, the Angels are that much worse without a top 5 player.
But it changes the narrative of the Phillies. Like you just fired your head coach. You know, like, okay, what are we doing now? If you go invest in Trout or trade for Trout, all of a sudden that narrative changed. We want to win now.
Yeah.
And they probably have some pieces they can part with.
Here's what I thought was a typo, and you can at me if it is a typo. I did my research, did an AI search, hallucinating. But it says Trout has only been to three playoff games in 16 years.
Oof. And
he's 0 for 3. He got swept by the Royals in 2014. I think he had 1 hit, 1 home run, and he hit .0 or .83. Does he want to go out? Because he's not getting to the playoffs with the Angels. And he's got maybe, 4 or 5 years left. Does he want to go out like that in 0 for 3, not winning a playoff game, not winning a playoff series?
Who would be?
Listen, Kiki Hernandez has more hits than Trout does in the playoffs.
You don't. You definitely, because that's part of the makeup, right? When you talk about a Hall of Famer, it's not just stats, but what you do to win. Did you win? And now, similar to a guy like Felix Hernandez, you could say, well, the team just wasn't that good around him, right? But Trout, I think he had Ohtani, right? Like
he had Pujols.
He had Pujols. He had some good players on that team. I don't know.
Time to trade Trout.
4T. Time to trade.
Last topic. Do we want to talk about the NCAA tournament expanding to 76 teams? And if we would like to talk about it, is this good for college basketball?
It's not good. It's not. But you had to do it.
Tell me more.
you're well, the NCAA is now paying players effectively by distributing funds to teams to play players that they can opt in to do, right? Now, in order to do that, you have to have that money, right? And the only way you get that money is to find your big ticket items, make them bigger so that there's more eyes, more revenue, more ads, and so forth. You had to do it. That's why it went so quick. It was like overnight. Yes. The answer is yes. It will bring in this much more money, and yes.
They probably brought up like one pie chart.
Yeah,
And it's like, if we add this many games, this is the revenue.
exactly.
Meeting adjourned.
Exactly.
I think it's good for the NCAA because they're making more money, more teams, more television. The fans, we're going to gripe a little bit about it. It's going to be diluted. But you know what? I'm not going to stop watching. I'm going to watch all those extra games. My bracket is going to be tuned in for all those extra games. The only thing I don't like is it rewards the Big Ten. It rewards the SEC and the Big 12. So we're going to get those mediocre teams in, those Auburns, those Oklahomas, those Mississippi States that are 500, that have like 16 wins. And it cuts out the mid-majors, unfortunately.
Because of eyes, right? Like you just need more eyes. Because, it's a negotiation up front, with TV rights and all that. We expect this many. And how do you get there? Well, this year we would have been able to add Auburn. We would have been that would have driven this many more eyes. And it's just, you're right. No more mid majors.
No more mid majors. But I was watching something on TV. They brought up a good point. Everyone's expanding. The NFL has 2 more teams, Major League Baseball, college football playoff. Money rules the world, and it rules professional and college sports.
Here in this country.
Yeah.
Right? Like that, we want competition. We want sports. We want to be a fan. And I don't know if it'll be interesting. Like, is there an inflection point where it's, people just stop watching because there's too much? Like,
never.
To your point,
I would watch college basketball or sports every night and twice on Sunday. I can't get enough sports.
Karis, you want to say hi to Kyle? No.
Hi, Karis.
Karis, come here. No, put those back. God. Dude, this is...
But I want to go back to your earlier point. I think there is so much money in there for the players. And so the NCAA has to make more money.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
No, yeah, you can't pay the players if you don't have the money. Like, hey, say 6 teams came and opted in and, they're like, well, we don't have the money this year. Like, we can't. It's true. Like, the NCAA has to go out and build this cash pot just in the event teams do opt in.
I saw Jeremiah Love. He signed his contract with the Cardinals. I think it was like $53 million guaranteed. And he goes, I'm going to invest all that money in because I'm good. Business is good. I got paid in college. And these college players are making money, and they should. I was saying how Jeremiah Love on the Arizona Cardinals, 3rd round pick, he is investing his $53 million. He's putting it like in his future, and he's not touching it. He doesn't need it. He said, I live in the NIL world. I made good money in college. I was like, oh my God, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
He probably made $8 to $10 million a year.
At Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think, when they pass the basket in church, that's going right in Jeremiah's pocket. Yeah. That's a reality too. So much of this money is going to go, it has to come from somewhere. And the only way to probably do it right is to, in this case, it's going to be make the players play more games.
Yeah. Well, Fat Joe always says, yesterday's price is not today's price. Your price went up. The NIL price of these athletes just went up. And to pay them, you have to make more money. And to do that, you have to create more games in the NCAA tournament to generate TV dollars, sponsorship, merch.
Institutions are becoming... Boise State sold chunks of their field in order to raise money for NIL. The Smurf turf, they literally sold chunks of their field in different they made rings out of the blue Smurf turf in order to sell that for NIL.
Did you get me a chunk?
No, I didn't. You know, it would. Maybe we could. Yes, let's get Smurf turf for your new bathroom.
It's got to be worth more than crypto.
All right, we're a mess.
Let's get out of here. At Big Ben K Winn, anywhere you get your social media. That's at Big Ben K Winn _. Don't forget that _ at Big Ben K Winn _. Anywhere you get your social media, that's Threads, that's TikTok, that's YouTube Shorts, that's Instagram. Don't forget to follow the Discord each and every week. Make sure you listen to our show, subscribe so you don't forget about being notified about our show. That's YouTube, that's Apple, that's Spotify. I'm K Winn, he's Big Ben, and that's Karis, and we're out of here. I can't hear you. You must be muted.
If your best player didn't play well today, don't blame him. Blame NIL, the refs, load management. Whatever you do not blame the players. It is not their fault that they lost. It is some sort of, I don't know. At this point, we're calling the Lakers a conspiracy against the refs. So
if the Lakers lose, LA fans, you can start crying.
become Bay Area fans.
Oh.